Young World. So I just seen a clip, like two clips on the Gangster Chronicles, the interview with Sammy the Gravano. Somebody gonna call me as I'm doing the goddamn live. The interview with Sammy the Gravano. And the picture he's painting about him testifying against John Gotti, if you don't know the whole story with John Gotti, the Gambino family back in the 80s, maybe early, I guess at that point. By the time they went down, Sammy the Bull Gravano shocked the world, testified against John Gotti. Sammy the Bull was the underboss, John Gotti was the boss. But it's been widely known that Sammy the Bull ratted on John Gotti, went up and testified on the stand. That's widely accepted as what he did was called ratting, snitching. But the story he tells on Gangster Chronicles, I heard the story before in like a different interview in a roundabout way. But he said that John Gotti was the one who actually got caught on the wiretaps and was trying to throw him under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Him being the underboss basically had to be the sacrificial lamb of the situation. So he said he feels as though John Gotti was supposed to have, I got caught, you're not on the wiretaps. You know what I'm saying? Let's what Sammy the Bull felt like John Gotti should have did was been like, I'm on a wiretap, you're not, I got caught, we should let you try to beat this because you're not really on, don't have evidence against you, but they had me. But instead, what Sammy the Bull is saying John Gotti did, which I don't know if this is verifiable information or not. John Gotti been dead for a long time. I'm not sure if this is a openly known story as far as Sammy the Bull is saying, but he said John Gotti told the Joker, he said, we're going to set this up to make it sound like you were the boss pretty much, and that I was complaining about you because you're the one doing all these murders and doing all this stuff, all this racketeering, extortion. We're going to set it up to where you are the one that's going to take the fall for it, so you can take the blame for it, so I could try to skate out of the situation and beat the case while you go down for it since you're the underboss. He said at that point, that's when he was like, nah, he's not doing that, so he decided to testify against the government. This is a weird situation as far as what Sammy the Bull is saying, because any other time, it'd be like a no thought, no questions asked type of thing, which really is still not, because he went and testified on the stand and did all that. But at that point, is he supposed to, if what he's saying is true, is he supposed to go, I mean, if this was already understood as his role as the underboss, you know what I'm saying? And like that's what comes along with the job. You the underboss, something goes down, you take the blame, you going down, and that's just that. If that's understood, you know what I'm saying? If that was already understood ahead of time, then he for damn sure was dead wrong all the way through from the beginning to the end, because that's the job. You know what I'm saying? That's what it entails. That's what he's supposed to be doing. On the other hand, he's making it sound like somebody pretty much was trying to just turn it around on him. You know, like John Gotti was trying to turn the case around on him and point the finger at him and act like he didn't have nothing to do with nothing at all and try to skate out of it. The problem with that whole thing is, which sounds weird, is that at no point are you supposed to go and testify and all that type of stuff. But he's making it sound like John Gotti flipped on him first. So in his defense, he's saying he went and testified for himself because he was, of course, the person that was for himself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, yeah, there's a case against you and you got a co-defendant. It's the state's job to convict both of you. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever they're going at, wherever the case may be. If he's saying the Joker was helping the state's prosecution to convict him, then that does sound a little bit different than just the regular story that everybody always thought and everybody was saying that he just flipped on John Gotti and the mob and started testifying. But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if what he's saying is actually the case. It might be a total lie. You know what I'm saying? It might be something to just make himself sound better for testifying against John Gotti and the mob. I never really could say I heard nobody come out and say that he was lying about that. You know what I'm saying? I never noticed that throughout the years. If anybody made any interviews and said that Sammy the Bull was lying about his court, his chain of events and how it happened and how it went down. So I don't know. But whatever the case may be, it seemed like Sammy the Bull wiggled his way back into society. You know what I'm saying? He has his own podcast. I seen him do an interview on Valuetainment like a year or two ago. Since then, he's pretty much been just the Joker's out. He's out here. You know what I'm saying? Sammy the Bull is out here. I don't know how he's rolling. I don't know if he's rolling heavy. I don't know if he got the strap on him. I don't know if he got shooters with him everywhere he goes. People lurking behind. I don't know if he got. I'm sure the feds ain't protecting him because he called a case and went to jail after all that when he got out. So I'm not sure how the Joker's moving around, but he's out here moving around, pretty much looking like he's doing whatever he wants to do, living his life how he wants to live his life. That's crazy, and just his case alone is an eye opener because it goes to show you how the government don't give a damn about an individual, like really. You know what I'm saying? They let this Joker go free. He was convicted of 19 murders. He was sentenced to like 5 years because he testified against somebody else. So apparently, Joker, the government is not worried about your well-being or the society's well-being. It's not about that because if you're proven to be that dangerous, you killed 19 people, and they let you go out after 5 years to testify on somebody else, then Joker, this is not about your safety at no point in time or anything like that. The government is not worried about your safety. That's not the concern. But yeah, you got out, did 5 years, got out, got caught again in Arizona. I think he's out for a couple of years, just went back, did like 15, 20 years after that. But you got to be, you got Joker, you facing 19 murders, you get off with only 5 years. Dude, in a couple, I think he only did like 3 years, got out. Then you turn around and get caught up for some other random stuff and end up going away for like 15, 20 years. You got to be mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn, how the hell do you put yourself back? Once he did what he did the first time and got away from that, he supposed to have been a straight, stone cold, you know what I'm saying, law-abiding citizen. But yeah, I don't know. This is the story he's telling on Gangster Chronicles, man. It's a weird story. Like is it still ratting? Technically, you're going on the stand, so you're not supposed to be going on the stand like that, regardless. But it's kind of like he's saying the only dirt the prosecution had on him was from John Gotti talking on wiretaps, and then on top of that, like John Gotti made the mistake of getting caught. He said he wasn't worried about that. Anybody can get caught on the wiretap. But on top of that, John Gotti was saying mad unnecessary stuff on the wiretap, and on top of that, came up with the plan for Sammy the Bull to take the fall for it, or even though John Gotti's the one that got caught on the tape. So it was a weird situation. You know what I'm saying? It's a tricky situation. I don't know if they try to romanticize the story throughout the years or try to make it way more acceptable of an idea. But I have always grown up seeing the news articles and hear people talk about it as if Sammy the Bull was a snitch and that was that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You be the judge. Like I said, normal circumstances, I would automatically be like, yeah, there's no excuse. He ratted. It is what it is. But what he's making it sound like, the hell was that noise? What he's making it sound like is that, oh, damn, dog, what the hell? She upstairs barking? Thought she was done. What the fuck? Luna! Luna! What you barking at up there? It had me startled for a minute. I knew I heard something. And I was like, damn, my dog ain't outside. And I thought maybe I did put her outside. When I looked, the door's closed. Like, what the fuck? But, yeah, she don't ever be barking upstairs like that. But, yeah, man, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Seeing the Bulls on Gangster Chronicles. That's what I seen to that. So that's about it, man. Hit the like button if you come through. Obviously, this live is flagged already because they won't let nobody come into the building. They obviously ain't sitting out on notification. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, man.